You focus have changed my life. I'm telling you, I am the best woman right now that I can ever be. My mama had me at 13 years old. I was in foster care. I messed up my life in my 12th grade year. Did some things that I shouldn't have done. I was homeless, stayed with my foster sister, and then I met my baby daddy. Took me to Chicago. That didn't go great. He beat me. I had just found out I was 2 months pregnant. He was beating me so bad where somebody had to come up there, like breaking in the door. They didn't knock on the door, no nothing. And they actually saw me getting beat. So, they called the police. I messed up again. I went back with him. That was my child's father. I was gonna give him a second chance. So until I got into the program, I was staying with him in Winston-Salem with his dad. And he kept beating on me, punched me in my stomach, and noticing that I was already pregnant. It was to the point where I was crying my life away.
She was in a domestic violence situation, which is something that a lot of our clients here experience, and it's one of the things that we see with referrals. So she was in that situation, and we were able to take her in pretty quickly and work with her through that process.
When there was that call and said, we got a spot for you to come in my sister Susan's house, I was excited. I was nervous, but he was like, "Where's she going? Who is this?" He was beating on me as we were talking. So she's calling the police. My heart rate, I was breathing hard, crying. They stayed on the phone until the police came. I had to be rushed to the emergency room before I can come in here because they didn't know anything could happen to my baby. It was just the best. It was the best moment of my life that I was getting out of that situation. It was the best. That was the best phone call that I ever got.
I met Mercedes at the hospital. It was an emergency, so it was something that we were trying to do and, get her back to a safe housing place fast. I can feel how resilient she was. She was determined. I knew from the start that she loved her child. She was pregnant with him at the time, but she loved him more than anything in the world, and I knew that she was going to do whatever she could to provide for him.
I stayed in my room probably about 2 weeks before I came out. My anxiety was just bad. I thought that I wasn't going to be able to make it. I thought I wasn't going to be nobody. I didn't know what to do with my child. I didn't know if I was going to be able to, if I was going to have to put him in foster care, if he was going to have to grow up like I was. I was just, wanted to give up at that time because I didn't know what was going to happen, if I was going to make it. I would have took my life away. They sat down and talked to me, I did come in here with an attitude. I had attitudes every now and then. They told me, they sat down and told me, you're not going to succeed in life with an attitude. Or you're not going to be able to do this and that. The way you keep on, keep going, keep carrying yourself. So I'm really thankful for everybody that have helped me and pushed me forward.
She calls me in the middle of the night and she's like, I have to go to the hospital because I think I'm in labor. And I was actually there to witness and be a support for Mercedes and see Messiah born into the world. And I also was able to cut his umbilical cord. So, it was a very special moment for all of us.
My son's name is Messiah. He is 1 year old. He got me running. He is my joy, my heart. Miss Coretta is our parenting coach here. And when I came here, I didn't know nothing about parenting, nothing about taking care of baby. She helped me a lot, really a lot. She didn't show me how to wash my baby hair, change the diaper. She has a good personality, a great person. She gonna tell you how it is, no matter what. You don't like it, she's still gonna tell you regardless.
A parenting coach is an individual that helps young people learn specific skills so that they can be the best parent that they can be for their children. We talk about things like developmental growth patterns for children. We talk about age-appropriate development expectations for young children. We talk about how hard it is for a young mom, the stresses that go along with it. So all of those things are included in being a parenting coach.
I think the biggest change that I've seen in her is she's able to advocate for herself now. And I think with the support of staff, that's something that's really helped her to learn and say, hey, you know what, I can schedule my own doctor's appointment. I am able to have a voice in this conversation. So that's one of the biggest things that I've seen in regards to changes with Mercedes.
She will very quickly and has said, this job is not paying enough money for us to get our basic needs met. And so she did her research and she went out to get another job. I really admired that about her as a young mom struggling with a child by herself, that she has that kind of drive that she is not going to want, but get the best for her and her son.
I have been at my sister Susan's house for 17 months. What's next for me? I am getting my own apartment. And I am excited. I'm gonna be pushing myself. I'm still gonna be pushing myself 10 times harder. No matter what. I mean, it's gonna be a little hard. It's gonna be a little sad. But I got it. I became something. I'm gonna keep going.